Welcome to my channel, where the goal here is for us to thrive in all areas, from our mind, body, soul, and bank accounts. Hello everyone, welcome. I am super excited for today's guest I have here, Andre Hatchett. He's going to be with us today, and we're going to be talking about passion versus making money and doing the boring stuff. So before I get started, I'm going to read Andre's bio. So Andre is a nationally acclaimed entrepreneur and philanthropist. Andre is the owner of the Black Real Estate School, Andre's Notary School, the Notary Business School, and co-founder of Buy Black New York City. And you're also, a real estate investor. You invest in a bunch of other businesses. So welcome, Andre.
Thank you, Candace, one of my favorite internet celebrities.
Stop! I am not an internet celebrity.
You're like C+, B list. You're there.
No, when people say that to me, I'm always just like, no, I'm just a regular person, please.
You're doing great work. Your regular lady is doing phenomenal work. All right, I'll leave it at that.
Okay, appreciate it. So, Andre, do you feel like there's just like, this pressure today of people like, they want to follow their passion, right? But right now their passion isn't necessarily paying the bills. And so now they have this struggle where they're like, I want to quit my job, even though I don't know how this passion is going to make me money.
Yes. People have this battle with passion, love, money all the friggin' time. Some people actually never master it or figure it out.
Yeah, but I feel like, where did this even come from? Like, when did not having a 9-to-5 become like,
yeah, job shaming. I think you're talking about job shaming a little bit. Am I right? Yeah. So I'm a hardcore entrepreneur, as you know, and now as your audience knows, I'm a hardcore entrepreneur. I don't want a job. I haven't had a job since I was 27. I'm hoping to never have to have one again. Now, who knows? I might do it one day, but my goal is to never have to do it again. Now, that's me. That is me. I think every Black person needs to have a business and or be an investor at bare minimum, whether it be real estate, into a franchise, however you want to do it. I just think we all need to be invested in something.
Yeah.
Personal viewpoint. What you do all day long, if you're happy or fulfilled or getting by, I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
We have gotten into the culture of feeling the need to dictate other people's happiness to them and tell them, like, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, fam, I've had rough years as an entrepreneur, and I've had friends who have 9-to-5 save me for getting my car repossessed.
Oh, wow.
From their 9-to-5s, right? So my dumping on 9-to-5 can't go too far because y'all saved me. So yeah, I remember those days. Thank God they ain't here now, but I remember them. So yeah, that's my thing. My thing is, man, seek personal fulfillment, advancement, and if you're happy at your 9-to-5, stay there. I try to talk to people. I guess my target audience, per se, for most of the people I talk to are people who don't want 9-to-5s, who are trying to leave the corporate race, and or they already left. So that's who I talk to directly most of the time. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I've been talking to people where they're not making any money from their passion, but they also don't want to go back to the 9-to-5. Now they got debt collectors calling them. They don't know how they're going to pay their rent. Yeah. And it's just like, what are you going to do?
Yeah. So what you're going to do is you're going to focus on your gift. So your gift is what comes easy to you that people can pay you for.
I like that.
Even if I don't really like it that much, but it comes easy to me. And a lot of times we overlook it because it comes so easy to us. Yeah. You know how to edit videos really well, right?
Yeah.
Are you passionate about that?
I mean, it's something that's easy. It's easy for me to think of creative ideas and to design and do videos. Yeah. Okay.
It's a gift.
Yeah, it's a gift.
It's a gift. So someone could pay you $50, $25, $100 that you could do it for them, right? If they email you something, hey, can you hook stuff for me? You could do that. Yeah,
definitely.
But you aren't like overly in love with it. But sure, $100 in the Cash App with $100 in the Cash App. That PayPal and Stripe notifications hit.
It's very true. Yep.
So I encourage people. Actually, your passion is great. I'm passionate about talking to you right now. This is a lot of fun for me. I have to do a bunch of boring hours for me to be worthy enough for you to take your time out of your day to interview me. So I have to do things to get here, right? I have to earn my spot here. Now, from those hours and things in my bio, some things I enjoy more than others. Yeah. But they all got me here talking to you in the daytime, and I'm wearing sweatpants. Yeah. I have to make sure I even had on pants. Sometimes I don't even wear pants. Not like nothing, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But I'm passionate about my lifestyle that I have now. I've been able to create a lifestyle in which I'm in love with. So some days are pretty boring. Some days are fantastic, but all days payments come through. That's what I know. All days. I can't remember the last time that I haven't gotten paid even like $20 or $40 2 days in a row. I can't remember that. So in life, according to my standards of life, I'm winning. Now, now I'm cool with the boring hours. Here's what I think, Kim. I've embraced the boring hours.
That's important.
It's extremely important because with the passion pushers, seek your passion. If you find what you love, you don't work a day in your life.
You never work a day in your life.
Bam! That is so OD nonsense right there, Candace. So OD nonsense. Now, here's what it is. Life is better when you're happier with your work life, but some days are still gonna suck. And I try to talk about this more than other people do because I just try to. I'm 37 now, so I guess like I'm pretty seasoned as an entrepreneur. And a lot of people, they quit when they hit a boring streak. But everything you're gonna do is gonna have a boring streak. I want you to prepare yourself for the boring streak so you can know that it's coming. Take a break, go to the beach, take a day off, whatever you gotta do, read a book, but get back to work after that.
There's so many things I want to unpack with what you just said. It's so true. First of all, let me just say, you talked about the gifts, and there's a lot of people that have gifts, and you can get paid for those gifts, even if it's not necessarily your passion. For me, it's like, design and marketing. You said $100, but if you guys are reaching out to me, my price is not $100. So, but like, no, I know what you mean. And a lot of times I try to tell people to start from like what they used to get paid for at their job to do. Like, what skills were you getting paid for? It's like, I used to work in an ad agency, right? So like, that's what I was already getting paid for. And so now I was like, okay, let me just turn this into something for myself. And you also said being passionate about the lifestyle. So I think, I love that. Like pushing through the boring stuff, because at the end of the day, you still get to live a certain life. And I think Gary Vee always talks about sometimes people having the audacity to try to live the 1% life and think it's going to be easy. Right?
Yeah. They annoy me. And here's something else that I try to emphasize is there's front-end passion and there's front-end passion and back-end passion. So front-end passion, it's a little bit naive, but it's the thing that you're always going to love something, that you're going to be excited throughout the whole way, throughout the process. There's very few people who are, but it is possible. But back-end passion, okay. I teach XYZ class. I help all of them make money. All of them are winning. The class, I mean, I'm good at it. It's a win. Am I overly excited about it? No, but I'm neutral. I'm cool. Strong like. Okay. I strongly like it, but I'm not overly in love with it. But I love being able to have a stay-home wife. I'm not married anymore. When I was married, I had a stay-home wife. So I love that. I love being able to have that option. So what I have to do to get there, I wasn't front-end passionate about it, but knowing that I was able to not have, my wife didn't have to go to work for the man every day, that I liked, that I enjoyed. So front-end passion, wasn't passionate about it. Back-end passion, hey, honey, here, this is yours.
Okay. I like that too.
Yeah.
So I feel like, so take us back to when you were like, 27, 28. You said that's kind of when you started. And like, so you were working a job, but you didn't want to be there.
I never wanted to work a job. I worked since I was 14 years old. I was a cabana boy. I washed dishes. A cabana boy at a beach club where you like move the tables and handle the cabana, make sure they're all hooked up. Washed dishes. I scooped ice cream. I did internships at hospitals. I worked. Wow. I'm Jamaican. Okay. That gives any context to the conversation. So, but I shovel snow. when I was 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, we sold lemonade and we sold candy at school. I even had some friends selling candy with me at school. So I'm hardcore entrepreneur, but I am hardcore anti-broke. I am anti not having money. So if things hit the fan tomorrow, I think I have enough skills where I don't have to have a job, but you know what? If that account hits the negative point or before it gets there, I'm out. I'm handling applications.
Yep.
I'm anti-broke before anything else. So, yeah, I guess the only career per se I had was when I worked with autistic children and Down syndrome children from 19 to 27. I left the job at 27. I enjoyed it. It was very fulfilled work. I have just never been in love with people telling me what to do all day long, with me having to bite my tongue when I felt that they were wrong and things like that. I'm cool with customer service. I'm cool with feedback, and sometimes I got to eat it. And if they're right, they're right. Or if they're wrong, sometimes I go, all right, cool. Here's your whatever.
Yeah.
But I never liked being told what to do all day long by the man and having to eat lunch when they told me to eat lunch. So for me, it was always a matter of when. It wasn't a matter of if I'm going to become a full-time entrepreneur. It was a matter of when. So I started my first notary business when I was 23, 24. I bought a couple of properties from 22 to 23. I left the job for a year from 25 to 26. The recession hit. I had to go back. I went back to the same job for about a year, and I've been going ever since.
Wow. Okay. No, I like what you said about being anti-broke and not letting your account get to the negatives, because I be telling people that too. I'll be like, listen, if my account ever drops down to a certain number, I'm feeling to update my resume.
Update it.
And I'm just going to grow this business on the side, right? I always tell people. Then some people are like, oh, it's the Steve Harvey, where it's just like, no, he was sleeping in his car. He didn't have no food.
Yeah.
I'm not getting to that level, okay? And then some people are like, well, you don't want it bad enough if you're not doing all of these things. Like the struggle, you got to struggle first.
You know, struggle has its. I probably have had a point where I should have went back to a job, but I didn't. I stuck it out. But it wasn't homelessness. Homelessness is another level. It was definitely pasta and sauce, no turkey meat. I had that wrong. I have definitely had the pasta and sauce with no turkey meat. But then I had to look at myself because so I learned all this stuff. I want to make sure I say that. So I've done things that I was more passionate about and left the safe stuff. And then I was broke and I had to go back to the safe stuff. So notary business, in a nutshell, I'm a mobile notary public. I go to people's houses, notarize their documents. On average, get paid between $50 and $250 per appointment. I had stopped doing a lot of the notary jobs. I was around 30 or so, even though, again, it was paying me steady on a slower week. Full time, I was getting $600-$700 a week, which ain't bad. I wanted to do real estate full time as a real estate agent in New York City. Real estate is a great business, but it's tough as hell. It is tough, especially in New York, and it's all commission based. So I had like 4 deals lined up. All 4 of those deals died. And on the low end, the commissions were $2,500 to like $8,000. I couldn't even have wrote this up, Candace. All 4 died, and I was like, man, I got a girlfriend, and she's, she has standards, financial standards, and I was like, I went back to school, college at the time. I was like, man, this ain't gonna cut it. So I was like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna get a job? And I was actually handing in applications, and I was like, no, I got a business. Like I just got to go back to what I was doing. But I took it for granted because it's not sexy and it was a little bit boring. But once I went back, I made money from it, like almost instantly. So I took my gift for granted.
Oh, I see.
So this is how I know this stuff.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of people think about the gifts, that like the things that just come easy to you. Sometimes it's like you'd be like, God, help me make money. He'd be like, here. You're like, no, not that way. I want to make money this way.
I want it done how I want to have it done. But for me, doing something I'm not exactly passionate about, but it allows me to be an entrepreneur. So for me, even doing something that I really don't want to do per se, as an entrepreneur is better than me having a job. So
I see what you're saying.
There's levels to this stuff. There's extreme. So I was on the couch yesterday. I think I was on the phone or something. I had like $600 in payments come in via Stripe. Like that was dumb cool. Like
Yeah,
that was
that
a
is
cool.
cool.
It was a great feeling because I'm actually at my mother's and I found an old paycheck from 2006
Mm-hmm.
where after my net pay after 2 weeks was like $849.
Wow. For
So
2 weeks. And you
for
just
two
made that
weeks,
in one day laying on your couch.
a full 2 weeks. It was a full 2 weeks, and
Wow.
I'm just passionate about the option to do that. It's a wonderful feeling. Wonderful feeling.
No, I love that. And okay, so earlier you mentioned like you were working for yourself and then you bought some property, you quit your job, then you had to go back. And
Yeah.
so do you feel like people today care too much about the opinions of others? Because that took a lot of strength to go back. But like, do you have
Yes.
social media and people like watching you? Like,
I probably didn't. That was 2005, 2006
okay.
ish. I probably didn't. But again, so I'm probably more old fashioned than most in terms of like dating and stuff like that. So
Okay.
I find it really hard to date. Even if they're cool with it, y'all really ain't that cool with it. Y'all will tolerate it, right? So, but again, I was dating a woman. I didn't have any
Okay.
money. Like that's
Yeah.
like you can get by without this stuff, but as soon as you got to the argument, you're gonna realize, well, you don't even have a job. You don't even have money. I had to pay for lunch last week. I'm like, yeah, but what is that? What does that have to do with the car being dirty? Like this is so. Yeah, I was dating a woman. It was it was serious, I guess, as it could be for that time period of my
Mhm.
life, and I didn't have any money. So for me, I like women. I want to go out. I want to date. I want to be able to hold my own. So
Okay.
social media, pride and ego, and not being able to provide for your woman pride and ego, like the provide for your woman pride and ego is going to
Oh, what's
outweigh.
up? Okay.
It's
I
going to
see.
outweigh that and we do have that entrepreneurial pride where I'm sure that I said I ain't going back. I ain't going back. I left. I ain't going back. But man, I went back, and luckily I was a good employee. I was
Yeah.
actually hired back the same day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were like, okay, cool. Hey, Andre, you're back. I was like, hey, yeah, I saw you guys had an opening. She was like, yeah, you want to go to Ward? I was like, yeah, I'll go to Ward right now.
Oh,
I got
nice.
18.60 an hour. I was like, yeah,
Okay.
that works.
Yeah, I think that I like the idea of just sometimes the choices that you make, it's okay to like kind of pivot, and do what's best for you.
Yeah.
So, but some people don't want to do that because they're like, the world is watching me. I already said I was going to do this thing, and now everyone's looking, right?
You'll be okay, and they'll get over it. Most times we think that people care more than they do. Like
It's true.
I gotta prove them wrong, fam. They ain't thinking about you that much. It's like do what works for you. What's going to push your life forward? Now, look,
Mhm.
um, gender comes into this as well. If my wife didn't have to work, so
Yeah.
well, she she worked with me. She helped me with my stuff, but
Hmm.
um there's different expectations, I guess, through society, or there was. I don't know what the hell's going on in society nowadays, but there were different expectations from men and women. So, like, if you got a man and
Hmm.
he said, honey, figure it out, take 6 months, figure it out, and after that 6 months, have something. If you don't have anything planned, if you don't have everything figured out, then go back to work.
Hmm.
That's a cool luxury for a lady to have.
Yeah,
Um,
that is a nice luxury.
I don't know if a lot of dudes have that. Well, I don't know if a lot of dudes should either. Like, again, I'm old
Oh,
fashioned
yeah.
with a
I
lot
don't
of
know if a
things.
lot of guys do have that luxury.
Because your mom's gonna ask what he does, so are your friends. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
oh,
I
what's he
know.
do? Oh, so you pay for everything? Oh, okay.
It's true. And then also when like you're married now, it's just like, okay, if you're living in the house with somebody, they're not going to kick you out. And you got the health insurance. Like you living like, you live
It's a lot
pretty
of
good.
stuff going on, Candace. It's a lot of things to figure out. It's a lot of things to figure out. So, pride, ego, social media, man, listen, do what works for you. I had to go back. Again, I'm hoping I figured it out now where I don't have to, but if I had to, it is what it is. There's 24 hours in the day. And when I went back to the job, Candace, I was still
Mhm.
doing notary stuff in the evening.
Love it. So you even making even more money now.
Yeah. And I got a part-time job working with autistic children. So I was back in school. I had
Wow.
a part-time job, a full-time job, and the business. I was clocking.
You was
I
making
was doing all right.
bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Sometimes when you're busy too, because right now I am an entrepreneur right now, but like I never say like I'm never going back. Like if I had to go back, I would go back to help me, reach my goals faster. But
Hmm.
I think that when I am working a 9 to 5 and I have my business on the side, like I feel like I'm more focused like, because I don't have time to play. Like, some days I'm like, Dad, how many hours did I work today? I could have put in more hours.
I actually think some entrepreneurs should keep their job because their time is structured. Some
Yeah.
people don't do too much. Some people don't do well with so much free time. I have a friend. He's smart as hell. He had a job. He quit his job. I was like, man, don't not leave that job. He quit his job to do entrepreneurship full time.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing less on his business now than when
Mm.
he had the job because and jobs piss you off. Kind of right,
Yeah.
like you
They
got the
motivate
boss that
you.
piss you off, so it motivates you after work. I'm gonna put in 5 hours today.
It's true. When you try to get out, it does motivate you.
It motivates you, yeah.
But yeah, thank you. Okay, I think we're gonna leave it off as you just got to do what's best for you, like you said, what's gonna push your life forward, and not be worried about what everybody else is gonna think about your decisions.
Fight forward. Know when it's time to go hardcore at your passion. If your passion pays you, great. If you have upfront passion, great. But do not discount your gift, what comes easy to you, and don't discount back-end passion. Again, I gave you my scenario of it. You got to find your scenario of it. And anything beats broke.
Yes,
Gift,
I love it. Anything. Don't
9
be
to
ashamed.
5,
Don't be ashamed.
passion, anything beats broke, especially if you are a dude over 30. Not good look.
Oh yeah, I love it. And so, like you just mentioned, you have the notary school. So is it just
Yes.
open enrollments? Can people just sign up anytime?
Open enrollments. You head over to the site, thenotarybusinessschool.com. We have self-paced courses. We have live interactive courses. I had a student yesterday. She texted me. She made $1,000 in one day. This is her third day doing it. She's been a busy.
Wow, that's awesome.
Oh yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you. It's a nice, steady, consistent business. I don't know if you get rich from it, but you can make a nice $500 to $2,000 a week.
No, that's great. So if you guys are interested in making more money, and you're on the side, make sure you hit up the notarybusinessschool.com. Is that correct?
You
Notarybusinessschool.com?
got it, Candace. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much again, Andre, for being here with us. We appreciate those gems.
It was a pleasure. Hopefully be back soon.
Yes, I hope to. You're more than welcome anytime.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Peace.
Tuning into today's video. If you haven't already signed up for my email list, make sure you guys are signed up. Click the link to sign up and make sure you're going to join my free 5-day email series where we're talking about debt, money mindset, basically just how to leave the lack mentality into the wealth mentality. So make sure you guys sign up for that in the description box below. And until next time.